This video is about our Suzuki 20-horse fuel-injected 4-stroke that we bought for our 11.5-foot inflatable rib that we use when we're running around back and forth from our sailboat to shore. It's basically our adventure mobile, since we can't very well beach the sailboat. It allows us to take our dogs to shore, get supplies, and most importantly, ice cream. So if you've been following us, we've already gone through 3 outboards. The main reason is we wanted something that had enough power to get on plane with all of us in it, including the dogs and all of our stuff. So we took this one, and this one, sold them, and bought the newer Suzuki 20-horse. So in this video, we're going to show you a couple failed test runs, some of the maintenance we did after buying it, and try to give our honest opinion of just what we really think about this motor. Before we get to it, if this is your first time catching one of our videos, feel free to check out our story. We are a family of 5 that bought a 1989 Irwin 38 MKII Sailboat on the west coast of Florida and have been trying to figure out just how to get this adventure going so we can do some real traveling. Yes, there are some dogs involved too. I've documented our whole experience from boat shopping to fixing and updating the boat to get it ready for us to spend time away from shore, and maybe civilization in general. We would love it if you followed along, subscribe to the channel, and tell us what you think in the comments. So without further ado, let's get into the video about this Suzuki Outboard. What's up, everybody? I wanted to do a video on our Suzuki 20-horse fuel-injected 4-stroke that we use on our dinghy. It is a manual pull-start model. It has the batteryless fuel injection. The model is DF20A. It currently has a 10-pitch prop on it, which works for us. We have a double-floor Hypalon rib, which weighs about 165 pounds, I believe. And we usually carry about 5 of us.
And 3 dogs.
And 3 dogs, yeah. We're crazy. What is your opinion of this motor so far?
Not very trustworthy.
Not very trustworthy. And why is that?
Halfway into a channel and then your motor don't work.
We'll elaborate on this in just a minute. Here is where the red light is, which is a diagnostic light. There are different flashy light sequences that will flash for...
code for them. Not flashy lights.
Would you like to lift the hood off, Kayla? So we are going to do some basic maintenance that we should have done when we bought this thing. We are going to do an oil change, fuel filter change, impeller change, and a thermostat change, which should be on the, I'm going to call this the passenger side here. Yeah. There is an external sacrificial anode here, internal anode here, air intake here, throttle body here, map sensor here, cam position sensor, throttle position sensor, intake air temperature, oil dipstick tube here, oil fill here, fuel injectors here and here. Fuel comes in here, runs through this filter here, spare tire here.
What? Squeeze me?
Empty spot here where an electric starter would go. To get to the thermostat, you can just remove the map sensor. Little cruddy. A little cruddy there too. About as I expected. Yeah, we'll have to clean that up a bit. Okay, so we're going to take a break for just a second. I know there's going to be some people getting bored with just engine maintenance stuff, so here's some puppies. They may have been the cause of a little delay in our boat adventure, but look how cute they are. Okay, this was the first day we took the dinghy out for a test run with the Suzuki on it. It didn't go very well. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's 5 of us.
5. We headed down to our favorite little town and launched from the Dunedin Marina boat ramp.
The girls are insane. Oh, there's a nest up there. There's that nest. Did the osprey bring that up there?
I don't know. No, put them up there.
Manatees. 1, 2, 3 little floating butts.
Chubby mermaids. So cute.
Maisie, don't jump in the water! Oh no! Just kidding, it's a dock. Only good vibes.
So we were feeling good. It was a nice day out. New motor on the dinghy. What could go wrong? Ha! You already know. I'll give you a hint. It's right around the next corner. What's over there? Oh,
Manatees, there's 4 of them.
Uh-oh.
That's never good.
That's never good. That's a sad sight. And just like that,
Well, that's actually tiny.
the motor died.
Well, the motor died, so now Dad has to take us back to the dock. Ha 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 ha. Row, row, row your boat. Daddy's gotta fix the motor. So we're gonna go get what, Marley? Yeah. So we went out of Dunedin Marina boat launch and got out of the marina into the channel, and she died. So we had to paddle her back in. And now we're getting ice cream in downtown Dunedin. They had Dole Whip ice cream.
What's that?
It's like at Disney. What'd you guys get? Red Velvet. And we got Dole Whip. We're matching. Oh, turn it off.
He's still right there.
Go. Go.
Hey! What you been doing over there?
After getting it home, the motor fired right up, and we realized it wasn't flowing any water, so it must have just overheated and shut off. After shoving some tie wrap stuff in and clearing it, we brought it back out to test again, but this time it kept on shutting off on us, and the diagnostic light was pointing towards the cylinder temperature sensor being the problem. So I decided it was time to just do the thermostat and check the sensor and pretty much do the rest of the maintenance that I should have already done. After all, this motor was new to us, but it was still 6 years old nonetheless. So I ordered all these parts off of boats.net, which was really easy. All the parts were genuine Suzuki parts. I got our impeller kit, our fuel filter, some anodes, a new thermostat, a new oil filter, washers and gaskets and stuff, and new spark plugs. So I just pulled the side cowling off to be able to get to everything. So spark plugs are back here, fuel filter's here, the oil filter is behind this cover right here. I already cracked these two and drained the crankcase gear oil. I'm gonna have to crack this and drain the engine oil. I'm just gonna put some 10W40 synthetic blend 4-stroke oil in there. Some 90 weight hypoid lower unit oil, gear oil. Here's some more for reference pictures. So here's one new anode, 50 degrees Celsius thermostat. All right, fuel filter next. However, it comes apart. Okay, I guess I'll leave that out to change the oil filter. All right, it says 1.1 US quart, so
Oh, say a little prayer. Kayla's watching those two in the pool right now.
okay. 31 to 35 thousandths. Always check the gaps on the plugs. Never trust it, even if it's pre-gapped. This is the easy one. I recommend doing that by hand, not with this. Alright, before removing the lower unit, grab two 10 mil wrenches. crack that loose, and from what I understand, only move this one. Just leave the bottom one where it's at. Okay. It should just come out. Goes. 10 ounces. Oh, starting to come out. Always use new gaskets. I guess they go this way. I think that's about it. And we are done with our maintenance on this motor. So after all that, we took it out for a couple more test runs where we had no more overheating or shutting off or flashy lights. Fingers crossed it keeps on running good. I don't know, I'm still a little leery. Lots of sensors and stuff to go wrong with this motor, but for now, all good. Thanks for watching our video. I'd appreciate any comments you got. And again, if you haven't checked out our other videos, check out the links. And if you want to see more, hit that like and subscribe button. All right, y'all. We'll see you in the next one.
Scare cam. Let's go. Jinky boy.
Yo. Really? Not in my ear. Come on.